So, have you seen YouTube videos like this one? These YouTube videos were created by just the help of AI, right? So look at this now. If you play this video, look at it.
Participate at the Africa Technology Expo coming to Lagos, Nigeria. He admired her strength and how she managed all alone. Kali knew living in the forest was not easy.
So if you look at this video, these are just images that were put together, and these images become a video, right? These images become a video. Now, come here, look at this. Look at this. Yes, guys, Lex Olowo here again, and I'm super excited to be here with you. So today I'm going to be doing something very, very amazing. I am going to be talking about a very, very easy way to create content, right? So you've always wanted to do content creation and you are a lazy person, this is for you, right? So we're going to be talking about content creation, but then what we are going to be looking at is how to create a faceless YouTube channel, right? How we can create a faceless YouTube channel. And this is super, super easy. So the first, we're going to be creating a faceless YouTube channel with AI, right? How we can create a faceless YouTube channel with AI. All these images were put together and it became a video. And this video has how many views? How many views does it have on YouTube? Look at it. It has 35K views on YouTube, right? Look at this. The owner of this YouTube channel has only 16 videos. So this YouTube has only 16 videos, but then it has 32.1K subscribers, right? This is a faceless YouTube channel. And I can show you exactly how you can create one of these, right? So what do you need to create something like this? It is very, very easy, right? It is very, very easy. So the first thing you need the following tools. Number one, you need an AI tool that we're going to use to write the stories. That's number one. Number two, we need another AI tool that we're going to use to translate the stories that have been written from text into voice. Then the third thing we need is a third AI tool that is going to help us generate the images. And the fourth thing that we need is our video editing software that we're going to use to put everything together so that it becomes a video, right? So let's quickly do that right away. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be using is an AI tool we are going to use to create the text. So, and the AI tool we're going to be using is called ChatGPT, right? So we're going to use ChatGPT to create that. So all we're just going to do is we're going to put a prompt into ChatGPT and say, write a story, right? An African story of Ngozi, how she found love in sadness. Look at it. The AI is just going to write an amazing story for us, right? It's going to write an amazing story for us. Look at it. I don't have to read it through because this is a video. I don't want it to be too long, but then if you read it through, it's going to be an amazing story. Now, the first thing you have to do is you have to read through and correct any errors that you might find. But because this is an AI, but then most times it is 100% perfect, right? So what we are now going to do, the next thing is we're going to look for the AI that is going to help us now translate all these texts into voice. Now, if you can do voiceover for yourself, you can go ahead. That's cool. But then I want this to be completely automated, and I don't have to be the one to do anything, right? So I'm just going to look for an AI that I'm going to use for the voicing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the first paragraph, right? Then I'm going to go to my AI tool for voicing. So right now I'm using flick.ai, right? So all you just have to do, let me take it from the beginning. So just go to app.flick.ai. So when you go to app.flick.ai, this is where you're going to see, and you can just come to create a new file. When it opens up like this, I'm going to choose on audio only. Language is going to be English, and dialects, I am going to scroll down and choose Nigeria, right? I'm going to put the name, file name. So I'm just going to call this Olo Wo. Let me call it Lex Olo, right? Idea. This is going to be here. So I could put it empty. So don't put it with an idea. If you put it in an idea, it will write itself, right? So leave it at empty, and I'm going to submit. So it's going to open up like this. Now, when it opens up like this, I would now paste my text here. So the text I want it to translate for me, I'll paste it here, right? Then I would now go ahead and, so you see, this is it. Now let me play that and so you see what it just did for us.
Mystical land of Noxie, where the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and purple, there lived a young woman named Amina. Amina was known for her grace, kindness, and the depth of her soul, which seemed to reflect the very essence of the ancient land she called home. In the heart of the vibrant and mystical land of Noxie, where the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and purple, there lived a young woman named Amina. Amina was known for her grace, kindness, and the depth of her soul, which seemed to reflect the very essence of the ancient land she called home.
So once I'm done with this now, it's going to translate the dialects for the voice for me. When I get the voice, I'm going to download it, right? So you see, I'm going to export it. So I'm going to start downloading file. I'm going to allow. Say you will be notified. So once it downloads to my computer, it takes us to the next AI, which is the AI we are going to use to generate image, right? So I've talked about number one, writing the story from ChatGPT. Number two, converting the text you get from ChatGPT to Flicky or AI to become, the text now becomes a voice. Look at it. Play. In the heart of the vibrant and mystic. Then you download the voice. Now the next thing you're going to do is we need an AI that would generate these amazing images you can see here, right? So I'm going to go to, there's an AI called Leonardo.ai, right? I'm just going to go to Leonardo.ai, click on it, and launch. Yes, so we have Leonardo.ai now, and once Leonardo.ai comes now, all you just have to do is simple. Come here, click on image generation. Once you click on image generation, it's going to show you a whole lot of images. It's going to show this interface. Now you can generate. Just put in your prompt here and generate your image, right? So what are we going to use as our prompt? So you have to read your story to understand what is your prompt, right? So look at this now. In the heart of a vibrant mystical land of Ngozi, right? Where the sun. So I'm just going to write so if I want my first scene to be about the mystical land, I'm just going to take this now and come here and put vibrant African mystical land. Then I'm just going to generate. So you need to understand your story. I'm just using this as an example, right? So you need to read through your story so that you know how many scenes you are going to have and how many images do you need to create for each scene, right? So how many images do you need to create for each scene? So once we have created that, look at it. So I can just say, so look at the images generated for me. So I can just say, so you can see what it generated. So I can use these images, right, to do this. So when I get the images from here, so as many scenes as I want to use, right? Look at this. Let's come back to our video here. You click this now. As many scenes as I want to use.
Low content publisher and you want to have months like this, and this, then one thing you gotta be.
As many videos I want to use, I would generate the images one after the other, right? I would generate the images one after the other. So, and you would generate as many as you probably need to be able to do this. So you generate the images one after the other for all the scenes, right? Put in the prompt. So like, look at this. There's a prompt where there's a sad girl in village square. That's the prompt here, right? The prompt here is a young girl talking to an old man under an African village tree, right? The prompt here, so you put in different prompts, right? African villagers thinking about a way forward. African young lady addressing the community. So all these are different prompts you put into the AI so that the AI will generate these images for you, right? It is what the AI is a give and take. It is what you put into it, it will generate back. If you say African farmland, and boys working. So you can see that's African farm and boy working. Right? So you see, you can put in the prompt, right? and you get the results from the prompts you get. Now, this brings us to the fourth tool we're going to be using, which is a video editing software that is going to help us do all this other stuff. So if you don't know how to use CapCut, you need to learn how to use CapCut, right? It is very, very important. So CapCut is the video editing software we're going to use. Look at this now. I had already created a video like this because I will not be able to go step by step showing you how to create the video inside of CapCut. But I've created a similar video inside of CapCut, exactly the way it's going to look like. So for what you're going to do is all the images you have generated. Okay, let me open another. Let me close this. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you are going to put in your images, right? If you click on import here, all the images you prepared, you are going to come down here and put in the image. Look at them scene by scene. All the images you have worked on, you're going to bring them in scene by scene. So for this particular story, I had already put in all the images I needed, right? So you can see all the images I put here, right? All the images I put here. The second thing you're going to do now is the audio you downloaded, you would also bring it in. Look at the audio I downloaded. Look at it.
Over time, Nia's healing abilities and her innate wisdom earned the respect and admiration.
So the audio, you would also come to import, look for where you downloaded the audio, right? Look for where it is downloaded, and you would also put in the audio. Look at this now. This is one of the audios, right? I've already put it here. So you see, once you have the audio ready, and so what you're going to do now is, if you don't know how to use CapCut, learn how to use CapCut. This is not a CapCut tutorial, right? So, but what you're going to do now is you're going to put in the pictures, you lay the pictures on your timeline on CapCut, then you lay the voice underneath it. Now, once the voice starts playing, you start setting up the videos, the pictures according to the voice that is playing and how you predicted the scenes. Right?
In a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forest.
Then when you have done that, you would now go to text, right? And click on auto captions. Once you click on auto captions, you put it in English and you create. It is going to create these captions you can see here, right? These captions you can see here. Then you can click on the captions, right? Once you click on the captions, you can come here and edit the captions. There's automation, there's speech, there's all the things you can use to make the captions better, right? Now, when you are done with that, your video is going to look like something like this one.
The woman named Nia. Her story was one whispered in hushed tones and wary glances. Nia was born from the cursed womb of her mother, a fact that cast a long shadow over her life. As a child, Nia's laughter echoed through the village, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity.
So you can see how I am changing the images because I've predicted each scene I want to show.
Yet the villagers couldn't forget the ominous whispers that surrounded her birth. Her mother, Adana, was said to have angered the spirits when she sought forbidden knowledge from the ancient sacred text. The elders claimed that the curse had passed on to Nia, condemning her to a life of misfortune.
So you can see that. So that is how you can easily do this, right? So this is you creating a faceless YouTube channel telling stories. Now you can do this for a lot of things. You can use it for news, you can use it for comedy, you can use it for updates, you can use it for horror films, you can use it for You can use it for a lot of stuff, right? And when you are done, you would download, export your video, right? You're just going to come here, export your video, click on export, and this video, you can now take this video to YouTube and upload it. So once you upload the video on YouTube, you have an amazing channel where your videos are being watched, right? Amazing channel where your videos are being watched. So you have a channel like this one, right? Look at the channel like this one where you can have a lot of videos making you money per second. All right, guys. So making money is easy. You just need to be ready to do what you got to do, right? So this is one simple method you can start even today, right? So when you're done with all that, just create a thumbnail on Canva. Use Canva to create a thumbnail and write an amazing thing on the thumbnail. And then that's it. I don't have to show you that, right? So that's it. So it's amazing. Some of the nice things you can do with this skill, right? Look at this YouTube channel. Look at it. It has videos of 35K, videos of 21K, videos of 161K.
Why I love Envato Elements? I love that I don't have to animate.
Videos of 161K views, videos of 1.3 million views. Can you see that? Right? So this is an amazing gig you should try if you're looking for how you can start creating content without showing your face, right? Using AI, right? So a quick recap, we used, you can do more research on this. We use ChatGPT to write the text. You can also use Bard by Google, right? Then we used Flicky AI to translate those texts into voices. Then we use Leonardo.ai. There are so many other AI that can do this. Just search for image generation AI, right? So we use Leonardo.ai, and Leonardo.ai is free. All these tools I've showed you in this video are all free, right? So we use Leonardo.ai to create the images, and then we now use the final one, which is CapCut, right? We use CapCut to edit the images and audio together to become a video, right? And then we exported it, and then we used Canva to create a thumbnail, right? We use Canva to create a thumbnail, and then we uploaded the videos to YouTube, and it's giving a lot of views. All right, guys, I hope you learned something amazing today, and have a lovely night rest. Take it easy, guys. Good night. Why? So guys, I hope you learned something amazing today. This is something I want you to try. If you have not already started any of the gigs in this platform, right? Just try it and tell me how it went. Enjoy.